we go. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start our Zoom for Thursday nights. I'm so excited that we are here together, that we're getting to do this again, because for a little bit, I wasn't hosting these, and I love to be able to just pour into you guys, share what's on my heart, and, just let the Holy Spirit just flow out of me what needs to come out. I always get very nervous, so bear with me. But I decided to do this because this training on, what to say in conversations, what to do in conversations when it goes cold, or how to respond. If there's rebuttals, I have notes. And not knowing what to say, maybe before they order, or, maybe some new verbiage that I'm using. And I'm hoping you guys can take from this training what you need and go apply it in your business. So the Zoom is recording, and I did want to open it for Q&A. If you do have questions, or, anything I say tonight you want more details on, or it doesn't make sense, just I'm super laid back. Go ahead and share whatever is on your heart in the chat. But there's 3 parts to the Zoom that I want to talk about, or 3 parts to conversations that I think that I used to struggle with, that I had to overcome, that I had to learn how to pivot in conversations and ping pong things and ask the right questions. And a lot of that had come with ghosting. People ghosted me. People said no. People weren't ready to join or ready to order along that experience, along that journey. And if you're in that place right now, please, please, please remind yourself that there are people out there that need Thrive, that you have something that people need, and people want what you offer them. Your story, your testimony, what you can give them as a leader, as a friend. So there's people out there that need you. So please remind yourself of that. But not knowing what to say when it comes to ordering. So I know a lot of conversations, they're different. And whether you're voice messaging or you're using text, you really have to get the feel of the individual. You have to get the feel of, is this person truly interested? Are they genuinely wanting to order? Or is this a relationship that I can build with someone? Is this an opportunity for me to get to know them? Because not everyone's going to be interested right away. So you've got to build that connection. You've got to ask them what they do for a living, or get to know them. Go check out their page and look at their last 3 posts and see what they're posting about. See if you can ignite a conversation from what they've been sharing. That's how I do it with people that I want to connect with. I'll go back to their page, or I'll see where our conversation left off, and I will use that as a follow-up, or as hey, I'm just checking in with you to see how you're doing, and getting that personal connection there. But if you're at that point where they're about to order, or they're about to ask about pricing, or however that looks, I always start with their free account, right? Ask them for their information and get their account set up right away. It's like M did a great video on the team page where it has become so second nature for her to get their account in the system, get a sample out, or get their order in ready to go. And I think you just have to find that rhythm within your business where it feels good to you, where it's not like, oh, what if she says no? Or, oh man, I don't know if this is going to work for her, or you have this lack. I want you guys to really step into that businesswoman stance. And I've lost this for a little bit, you guys. I've had to bring it back to basics, bring it back to who I am as a leader, who I can serve. How can I serve people versus, oh, I need to fill a tracker. So it's really just getting back on track to the basics of your business, and starting with their free account, and just keeping it simple. Hey, let's customize your lineup. Ask them what results are they looking for, what goals do they have. And if they're truly and genuinely interested, they're going to let you know, hey, I lack energy all day long, I need some Black Label. They're going to let you know. If you're showing up every day in your stories and you're talking about promotions and things like that, they're going to tell you. So for you to respond to that, don't be afraid. Let them know, okay, Black Label is a month supply. Go ahead and send me your credit card information. I'll get your order in, and we'll get plugged in into your goals, to the things you want to work on. And that's just how I do it, you guys. You have to find new verbiage with your conversations, and it's going to shift. It's going to change, but it's just about really seeing if they're interested to begin with. If they're not interested, that's okay too. If it goes cold and they ghost you, I always just like to have that personal connection there up front first and foremost. The next time I follow up with them, it may not be about a promotion. It may just be about, hey, how are your kids doing? Hey, I saw that you were sick. How are you feeling? I know everything gets thrown off when you're sick. How do you feel? And it's just like being a human first, you guys. And then whenever they are ready to order or try the 3 steps or to grab a sample, they're going to feel so much better about doing it. So asking their specific goals, sending them their card and screenshotting it to them. You already customize it. You're good to go. Guys, when you have that confidence and you're already assuming the sale, you're already in their DMs like, hey, we're getting this done today. It really puts a fire in you. And it's like, okay, she knows what she's doing. She's helping me with the black labels. She knows I want more energy. I trust her. And it's a good energy. And it always ends with a question, right? Maybe I'm going to send them a statement, and then at the bottom it'll be a question. How does this sound? What are some concerns you have? Let's talk about it. Sound good? Those are different things I use at the end to kind of have them answer and then go into some of their concerns they have. Hey, my friend used Thrive 2 years ago. It didn't work out. What would you recommend? You've got to be that person to share with them. Hey, I totally understand. Thrive isn't for everyone, but here's my testimony. Every day I wake up and I take my capsules, I feel like super mom. Let's try it out. Let's see for yourself. People really love that about you. So when the conversation goes cold, you want to follow up to check on them personally. How do they feel? If they've been sick, like I said, check on them, see how they're feeling, and pick up where the conversation left off. See what you guys talked about last. And I always, pick up where we left off and say, hey, last time we talked, this is what we talked about. Be a human, right? Be someone's friend. Ask them how they're doing. Let's see. If they're not interested, it's just not their time. It's not their time, you guys. And whenever someone tells you no or ghosts you, please don't let that define your business or define where you can go. Because I'm telling you guys, I tell my team, success is created. So what does that mean? You have to turn nothing into something. So when someone says no and it makes you feel insecure, it makes you feel like, man, people really aren't interested. You have to turn around and say, who can I impact? Who else needs this, right? And you take the reins of your business and you take control of it. Like I remember I would blame people all the time. And within my first year, oh, she promoted fast. So I can't be successful, right? Like all these things. And it's just like we get so off track of serving other people and the conversations we're having that we just forget to follow up or we forget to seal the deal. And it's those people, you guys, that are the bread and butter of our business, those relationships. So step into that business owner stance if they're just not ready. You guys know to talk about your testimony a lot. I do that a lot in my conversations too. If I don't know what to say, that's where I bring it back to my day one with Thrive. And I tell people, day one, I was cleaning the house, right? I was all over the place. I had all the energy, and people hear that and they're like, wow, I need a clean house, like it's just being that human piece. You know what the products have done for you. You know how they make you feel. It's never your job to convince or force an outcome, you guys. It's never our job to say, oh, she's so ready. She said she was ready yesterday and it maybe didn't work out. Our job is to tell our story. So please, please, please know the difference. Let's see. You cannot be afraid of hearing no for an answer. We're in business, guys. We can't be afraid of no. We can't be afraid of, if someone didn't pull through with their word. That happens from time to time. Each of us have been ghosted. Every leader on this Zoom tonight has been ghosted, has been, blocked probably. I know I have, from new promoters who come in and they block me the next day. It's happened. And I don't mean to laugh, but I mean, just so we could come together on this and say, we've all been through this. We've all had that happen. And what are you going to do with it? Are you going to use it as fuel to say, okay, there's more people out there. It's not just this one person. I'm going to build my team. I'm going to impact people. I'm going to have the team that I want. It's going to happen. Okay. It's not something you're doing wrong. It's who we think we are. So that confidence always goes back to that. I know someone comes to mind when I talk about this because every time I talk to this person, the things that she may struggle with, I'm like, it always leads back to confidence and how we feel, how we view ourselves, what we've been through, the trauma in our lives, things we maybe haven't worked through. That always resurfaces sometimes, I think, in our business. And if I know we talk a lot about bringing joy into your business, but if you don't have joy in your life, if you don't have joy in everything around you, then our confidence is not going to be there either. I know for me, took a long time to figure out who I was and my brand and all of those things. And that's okay. Like this, like 2 months ago, I found my branding colors and I've been here 3 years. Like it's totally fine, you guys. I want you to have fun when you pick up your phone to work your business, to talk to people and make friends, to share your Thrive testimony, looking like a hot mess in the morning. I have no bra on some mornings. And I just tell people, like, man, I feel good. Even though I look crazy, I still have the energy. This is what I've done today. I've done my work. I've gave Lincoln his breakfast. I've checked it with my team. I'll tell people what I've done for the day, sharing my hot mess life. Very chaotic. Our limited beliefs around our worth. If we're capable, what we believe, people shouldn't only be messaging us about Thrive. People should also be messaging us about um, a post that we put up. Hey, that really helped me for the day, or a reels that you maybe posted that was nothing to do with Thrive, but it really helped someone, or it made them laugh, or it made them feel something. You're going to get that message. That's how I know I'm doing my job. When I get the messages about, hey, that was inspiring, or hey, that really helped me. Hey, I've had that same thing happen before. Those are things that people want to see. Okay. So that's definitely a check that I've done my job for the day. um, I'm so glad, just a year to learn it. It is. It takes a while because it's like everywhere sometimes. I feel like our businesses feel very scattered and very crazy if we're trying to grasp at everything. Hey, I need my brand. I need my fives. I need this. And it's like, just be human. Just be your true self, not looking left and right. Just loving on people, showing your crazy life, and people will love you for it. People shouldn't only message you about Thrive. Be a safe place for people on social media. If we're in it for the sale, people notice. People will notice. Even if you're not saying it, if that's the energy, people will know that's what you are messaging them for or trying to connect with them for. If it's about the sale, if it's genuine, like, hey, I'm not even going to think about Thrive. I'm not even going to worry about enrolling anybody. I'm just going to go out and interact. I'm just going to go out and make friends today on social media. I'm going to interact on some stories with people that I think would be my friend in real life. And that's how I had to switch it in my mindset, because it was all about the sell for me at one point. I think all of us, have been through that. And I just block it out. I am not a thriver. I am not nothing but Olivia. When I go to do those interactions, it really has helped. I want you guys to wake up in the morning and say, instead of who can I sign, who can I serve, who can I help, who can I talk to today that just really needs a friend, that just really wants to talk about something. Maybe they need a laugh. Maybe they just need, hey, how are you doing? Do y'all only have your regular Facebook profile, or do you have a biz page, Facebook group? Stephanie, so your Facebook profile, it's just personal to you. I know some leaders have a digital creator or a business profile on Facebook. Mine is just kind of, it's not either or, it's just my name. But I think you can either go into the settings, or if you're doing reels on Facebook, they will ask if you want to change to digital creator. I know I asked Katie that one day because she's a digital creator, and Facebook asked her if she wanted to switch. So I think it's just your own personal page. Your business is your Facebook. It's your storefront. We don't have Facebook pages outside of that because we don't want to become Thrive. We don't want to become the company. We still want to have our kids on there and our day-to-day life. We're documenting what we're doing through the day. We're going to a doctor's appointment, or maybe we're running an errand. And, that's our personal life, and our business is correlated with that, if that makes sense. It's too much for you, Jess. Yeah, stick with the regular page. For me personally, I've never had another group, just because you want to be yourself. And people, you have to add a bunch of people in, and it takes it from your personal life away from that. So that's just my advice. Yes, it is overwhelming. And that's the last thing I wanted to touch on is, guys, overwhelm is completely normal, but you've got to get back on track at some time, because overwhelm leads to giving up on yourself. If you are overwhelmed, you will quit your business. I mean, it's just like a formula. Like, overthinking leads to overwhelm, and overwhelm leads to giving up on yourself. And you can't afford to give up on yourself. What's on the table right now? We have so many great things on the line. The November to Remember bonuses, 15 places. The first place through the 15th, guys, that's 15 people right now who are able to earn it. And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of lives that's going to change. And you can be one of them if you claim it and believe it every day, along with our fall bonuses. And Em did a great training the other day that said, even if you aren't where you think you should be, you and your promoter can make a commission check next Tuesday. It's all in your mindset. We are paid every Tuesday. What's your next Tuesday paycheck going to look like? It's all in our enrollments. It's all in bringing new people in and being on fire. Switching your regular Facebook's content creator. Yeah. Yeah. It may even like give you more of an aesthetic look too, maybe, depending on like the update you have. But check on your potentials, check on your regular friends. I know you guys have friends on Facebook that you just talk to. Check on them. Hey, I miss hearing from you. How are you doing? Any plans for Thanksgiving? I know the holidays are coming up. That's something you can ask people about just to get the flow going. And if they're short with you, that's okay. I know it can be awkward, but don't make it about you. Don't say, oh, I'm awkward because I don't know what to say. Just be human. Don't even think about Thrive. Okay. Okay. It's networking, and we network in network marketing. So learn to do that, you guys. Meet new faces, meet new people. And every single day we're learning something. Even if you're at the top of this amazing comp plan, you're still going to learn. You're still going to have bad days. You're still going to have things that you have to walk through, and that things happen, and no matter what rank. So I really want you guys to remember that and shed light on your fears, shed light on the things that you think may be holding you back. Because if it's a live video, or if it's a follow-up, or any of these small things in your business, that may be attached to your breakthrough. That may be the thing you need to feel better on the other side about yourself, about your business. And man, I've had breakthrough seasons in this business that have changed my life, and you're worthy of that. You're capable of that. Each of you guys are. So I want you to go out and embody those affirmations that you guys say in the mornings. If you're not saying them, please be saying them. I am earning a 4K bonus with this company, with Thrive. And watch how you show up and say it and believe in it. So yes, setbacks are a learning tool to get you one step closer to where you need to be. Absolutely. Don't think that failure is a bad thing. Just go out there and fail, and go out there and love your business, love people. So I don't know if this was helpful, but I just felt like I should share on this, because I did ask the team if, what they were struggling with. And, you guys never have to think you're alone. I never want you guys to feel defeated, because I've been talking to Em for 4 days, more than usual. And she's really put it into perspective about where we're at as a community and how things are shifting. And I want to share that grace with you too, that it's okay for things to change. It's okay if maybe you have been in a hard season, but you cannot let that define where you're going. You can't sit in that hard season. If we're always talking about struggle or trying to overcome things, that's what we attract. So I'm really focusing on being more positive and being a light on social media again. Go out there and help people. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. I know this wasn't 30 minutes, but that's okay. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Bye, guys.